Hello everybody and welcome back to How to Survive Terraria. So today, as I promised, we are going to fight the Eater of Worlds and sort of, I'll just fight the Eater of Worlds and that will show you where, I've shown you where you go to get his stuff. Basically, you use the rotten, just to recap, you use the rotten flesh on a alchemy table, non-rotten flesh, sorry, vile mushroom, I keep getting that one problem. You use vile mushroom. I'm gonna get my words right today. You use your vile mushrooms on the alchemy table, and you can make some vile powder. With that, you get 30 vile powder, and you take your 30 vile powder. You take your rotten flesh, which you get from Eater of Souls, and you can use that to make worm food. The worm food summons the Eater of Worlds. The Eater of Worlds is a great way of farming Demonite ore and shadow scales. A great end sort of easy mode tool, and you can basically get all your sort of armor and stuff basically from that one thing alone. A couple of kills on that and boom, you are done. You'll have so much Demonite ore you just won't know what to do with it. As I kind of do at the moment, I just need some more scales. One kill and I near enough have all the scales I could ever need. So yeah, we'll just jump up here as well. This thing that I keep shooting around, the ivy whip. The ivy whip is found in jungle biomes. The jungle biome I just passed over. You go down into the deep there, and there is these little glowy stones which are called jungle spores. You use some jungle spores, and you get some stingers from the hornets down there. You combine the two, and you can make the ivy whip. No, wait a minute, that is for the leaf. That is for blade of grass. Sorry. It's been a long day. For Blade of Grass you do that. For the Ivy Whip, it is vines, which you get from breaking vines, and from... not from breaking vines, sorry, bloody, what am I saying? You get that from snatchers and man-eaters, the small little grabby plant thingies. You get those from there, you kill those thingies, and they drop the vines occasionally. But... I bloody hate those stuff. What you do with those, you combine those with a stinger, if I remember correctly, a couple of stingers, and you can make the Ivy Whip. The Ivy Whip is great for getting around with, because as you can see, you can do stuff like that. And then, you can do stuff like that. I think it's the first whip which has multiple talons, and this one can go up to 3, and then you have to let go. But yeah, you can use, well, if you don't let go, you can do this. 1, 2, 3, and then your third one will move you. It's pretty good for rappelling down things and stuff. You can use it to get down caves and stuff. And you will eventually, after this one, there is 2 more upgrades from what I'm aware, and they go 4 grabs and 5 grabs. The last one, of course, as well, allows you to grab onto the mid, nothing, basically. You can catch air with it. Literally. Oh, God's sake, Eater of Worlds, go home. Apparently you are home, but still, haha, more rotten flesh. Rotten chunks, sorry, vile mushrooms. Yes, so basically all your stuff that you'll ever need for summoning the Eater of Worlds can be found in this lovely, lovely place called the Corruption. Hooray. No one likes the Corruption, or at least I don't. I do for fighting. It's fun for fighting, I'll give it that. It's not fun for being alive in, because everything is very, very, very dangerous. Right. I just realised I don't even need to come down here. Gee, what is wrong with me today? So basically, ooh, flying fish banner. So basically, you get your stuff, you bring it down to here into these dungeon altars, and you can make this here, which is the worm food. The worm food summons the Eater of Worlds. One of the best ways that I know of getting Demonite ore and shadow scales. The way that you summon a Eater of Worlds is a bit different to the Eye of Cthulhu, seeing as the Eye of Cthulhu is 6 lenses. The lenses you can get from Demon Eyes, they appear pretty much every single night that you can ever be in Terraria. This guy is a little bit different. You have to be in the Corruption to summon him. It doesn't matter about the time of day. I'm at full health, yep, okay. So basically it doesn't matter about time of day, you can summon him any time of day that you really want to, and basically he will appear. You need to get worm food to do that, and if these things would leave me alone... There we go. Okay, they've left me alone. Right, so you come over into your Corruption, and you do a bit like that. The Eater of Worlds has awoken, as you can see. Now you've got the Eater of Worlds on your ass, and he is that thing. Yes, this is the Eater of Worlds. And basically, look, all of his parts have 150 health, and you smash him up into little bits, and yes, that's how you kill him. But the problem is, he is a giant worm. He tunnels through the ground, and he does this on you, and closes in on you, and crushes on you, and boom. That's part of him down. As you can see, he's still going. Basically, all of his parts drop. The thing is, all of his parts drop. He's no sort of easy feat, really, because when you start ripping him apart, he can turn into multiple parts, etc. If you don't destroy him in sort of the order down his head, he will turn into multiple parts like that. And now there's 2 Eater of Souls, which is never the best idea to have. You know, you don't really want 2 Eater of Souls on your head. Unless, of course, you can butcher him like this and just grind out 1 bar without him getting through the ground. And, oh, health potion. Oh, that was a bit close there. Yes, as he loses parts as well, he gets a bit more faster. Right, there he is. I was going to say, he hasn't died, he hasn't shown me that he's died. Look how many parts he has. And this is how you can pretty much get a lot of shadow scales. 1 killing of this thing, and yeah, you're pretty much done. Another kill, and you're just laughing. You've got too much on your hands. You went to the pawn shop, and they don't want your shadow scales. They become common value. So what do you do with your leftover shadow scales? Well, you be a nice person and give them to some other people that need them. Or you keep them and sell them to the shop, because I was lying about the pawn store. They like shadow scales. Whoop, over you, because I know you're going to bring up your second one. There we go, see. He does also work a bit strategic when he's got multiple bodies flying around. Leave me alone. Basically, one will sort of like lure you and the other one will go below you, sort of thing. And he should be around here, I would say. There he is. That's 1. Oh, that's split him into 2 again. Need to really stop doing that. There's no 3 of him running around. Okay, there's 2 little tiny bits, and then there's that bit there. The thing is, I'm not sure if you can leave the corruption once you start this fight, because I think that does stop the fight. But yeah, he has a great way of earning money as well, because every part of him drops. And he just drops a ridiculous amount. The problem is, when he gets this speed, he is bloody hard to hit. I do have my demon book, which I could use, because the demon book is pretty damn useful apparently against him. But my problem is the fact of hitting him with the damn thing, because I've got a lazy demon book. The lazy is a pretty strong thing, you know. But I kind of like my sword, because I kind of just lure him over onto the top of me, because I can actually take the damage a bit. You know, a lazy... There we go, he's been defeated. And that's the Eater of Worlds killed, and let's take a look at our loot, shall we? Well, we got 3 gold for killing the Eater of Worlds, 35 copper and 48 silver coins, and there's another bloody worm! I bloody hate those things. Anyway, yes, so we have killed him, and we have gained... that we didn't gain that from him. We gained these, 42 shadow scales, and 58 demon ore. Well, oh, there we go, sorry. 157 demon ore. No, you can't really go bad with that. And if you really need much more than that, I don't know what you were doing. What on earth? What is it? Part of his stuff spawned below the floor for some reason. Okay, on top of the stuff that we already had from him, we just got some more. Yeah, as I said, you don't need to kill him more than once. Really, I mean, I now have I have over 200 demonite ore from 1 kill. I mean, I don't know if that's luck or not, but that's just a bit insane. You don't need that much, but now we have it, and we have enough shadow scales. Bloody worms! We have enough shadow scales to make everything that we could possibly need. You need 45 shadow scales, if I remember correctly, to do everything, and about 100 or so bars, I'd say, off the top of my head. So yeah, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been How to Fight the Eater of Worlds, and we're going to continue this another time. We will find some more bosses. We'll go fight Skeletron. How about that? If you wonder what Skeletron is, tune in next time and you can see. And hopefully I won't get my ass kicked too badly. I'm going to actually see about getting an Eater of Souls trophy as well. That one seems kind of nice. So yeah, you guys have been awesome. I've been the OG Nerd. Thank you so much for joining me. And this has been Terraria. Share love with your faces, and ta-ra!